let's see here. Where is my live? Where is my live? I can't see the live chat. So stand by. Stand by to stand by. Okay. Oh, there it is. View channel. Live. Here we go. Gotta turn the volume down. Hey, all four of you. How you doing? Here we go. We're doing this little old school. Doing this little old school. So if you can hear me, everything's good to go. Type me a little comment there, would you? Please, would you please? Thumbs up in the chat, all 6 of you. One of you, pretty please. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Do we have sound? Yes. All right, rock and roll. All right, so we're gonna do this. We're doing this old school with my phone, so you have to bear with me. I may or may not get back to editing videos. I say that every time, but you know, busy. So what we got going on today is, let me turn this around so I can see what's up. All right, so what we got going on today? Back in the old shop, and I'm gonna make a bucket bag. A round bottom bucket bag. I cut these out on the Cricut or Cert Cut or whatever you want to call it. This is just Bontex. So the final dimension is going to be approximately 8 inches plus or minus, because you have you know, probably a 1/16 of an inch or 4 ounces of leather going to be folded over the edge. So this will be let's see. Oh, I know why I cut this. This is a template. I just had a moment there. So I and what am I freezing up here? No. Anyway, this is the final dimension. This is 8 inches in diameter. I cut this to be 9 inches because this will be my template to cut the leather piece. I need it to be ½ inch or 1 inch larger in diameter to cut the leather to fold it over onto this piece of Bontex. Before I start with anything, you can see this is shaped like a taco. This comes from my supplier rolled up, and it has a crazy memory on it. So what we're gonna do is just take these pieces and slide it on over here to the old heat press and take some of the memory out of it and just heat it up a little bit. Heat it up and flatten it out with the platen, and then that usually does a pretty good job taking the memory out. I've tried just wait overnight and stuff like that in the past, and it just doesn't work. So we're just gonna heat it up here for, I don't know, 15 seconds or so and see what we come up with. This is like 300 degrees. We can kind of just shape that how we want it. Maybe a little longer. Been a long time. Been 4 months since I made the last live video. So, yeah, not very consistent. But, you know, I'll be around for a little bit here. So we're going to make some videos. We're going to have some fun. Depending on my mood, I may try to just... Oh, it scared me. The dog's going to start barking probably. I may, you know, try to start editing videos again. Get a little more reach with edited versus live videos for whatever reason. I don't know why, but, you know, obviously the lives are way easier for me. Plus, it's more fun because then I get to interact with all you guys. So, I posted a what's up in the So Whatever page the other day about another design I've been working on, and I was laying out the final details for some clicker dies, which I ordered. And I put an email into the vendor to say, hey man, you know, I've got a YouTube channel my viewers may be interested in, you know, seeing how this stuff's made. Can you give me a tour and will you let me put that, you know, videotape you? So we'll see what he says. So I think that'd be pretty cool for you guys to see how the dies are made. Clicker dies. Alright, so that's should be good. Alright, let's turn that off. It's gonna get hot. Hot. Gonna get hot. So anyway, this is the reason why I want a clicker die set for this design. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There should be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the 8th one? Oh, it's in the other room. Just another rectangle. But these are, you know, complicated shapes. They take forever to cut out. And I want to maybe start selling these wallets. They take way too long to cut out, and they have to be very precise. And this is the wallet. you know, everybody makes them zipper type wallet, 100% veg tan. It's got, this one has a rear zipper on it. It's all Italian leather. And I'm trying to price these as such to where, you know, people can actually buy them. So kind of taking a gamble on ordering dyes and hopefully people will buy them, but you know, that's the way, that's how I roll. I'm gonna make I'm thinking an unlined bucket bag with a strap that goes around the top, just kind of a wristlet type strap. I don't know, for decoration. We'll see how that's gonna work. Hopefully I have some grommets that are the right dimension for the size, because it's a very small bag. And then use something, I already have this geometry done, so something like maybe a slightly different shape, you know, maybe a tapered type strap that just goes, you know, up and around the bag at the top, just kind of a wristlet type situation. And then fold this up up and around, and I'll do a couple whip stitches and maybe a rivet or something like that to permanently close, for a permanent closure. And the connectors will probably wind up doing this kind of a situation again. As you can see, this is unfinished. This has been sitting up here for a couple years, I think, but so something like this, and then put the, you know, hardware at the top, and this will wrap around that to come around and connect here. Anyway, we'll get to that later. So to glean from some of my other stuff that I'm doing, I'm probably gonna make this bag, the main body, in 2 pieces and put a French seam in the front and the back. And it'll just kind of look cool maybe. And then we'll figure out where the geometry needs to go for the grommets. Hopefully I have the right dimensions, because if you use too big ones, they'll look kind of goofy. So we may have to stop and order hardware, who knows. Or I should have made this bigger to accommodate. But yeah. So gotta go back over to the other room over there and do some layouts on this stuff, and then we'll start cutting the panels and get this thing rolling. This is all gonna be on the fly. I have no real, the only thing I have for this as far as the design goes or geometry is the 8-inch base. All right, so here we go. Sorry to make you all sick, but that's how it works. Okay, perfecto. So, oh, one other thing I was gonna do is, and since I think this is gonna be online, we'll see. But what I thought would be cool would be to, you know, make another one of these pieces and leather line this, and then pop that in the bottom of the bag, so it would have be a finished hide on the inside, on the bottom. Maybe punch my logo in it or something like that. I don't know. So we'll see what's up. I don't have any live chat on. I don't know how to turn it on when this, like I said, I'm doing this on my phone. Let's see what this does. What's this do? Share, cancel. No, we don't want to do that. Anyway. So yeah, let me go get the iPad and I can read comments or whatever. I'll just stick this over here. Yeah. There we go. Josette, hello, thank you. Try and contact cement bought on Amazon glue pot, $15, and lasted a week before it leaked. Any ideas for plan B? Well, go down to Home Depot or wherever you buy, you know, your big box store and get some of this stuff. Weldwood contact cement. If you're into contact cement, most people are not because it stinks to high heaven. This stuff works good. The trick to this is to download it into a another container. Stand by. I'll never get these open. But these are glued shut, literally. They've been up here for I don't know how many years, but there's a brush inside of here. You could use any kind of container, a little jar, a mason jar, or some kind of little something. And the trick is to that is to pour a little bit of this in there, close your lid back up, and then probably put it out in the garage or somewhere and not in your living space, and literally let it air out. Just kind of let it set up and dry a little bit, and that makes it really sticky and work a lot better. The problem with I don't like about this stuff is that it's real runny and it takes forever to flash off. So I don't use this a whole lot, but I have some other stuff from Korea that I use that you can't get, so don't tell anybody. Yeah, that's the kind of the trick with weldwood or barge or any of that kind of stuff. This stuff works good too. This S18, this is shoe glue, but this has a neoprene kind of it stinks though. It's terrible. This has a more of a rubber kind of slightly different consistency, but the same goes for this. Is you want to let it kind of air out and flash off. Download it into another container. S18 on this stuff. Okay. Or you can use some this stuff. Where is it? Where? This stuff's already been downloaded into a different container. But this is Riena Equilium 315 as a water-based adhesive. And your mileage may vary with this. If you use like a heat gun or something to help it flash off, it does work. There's zero smell. So this might be a better option for some, because some people just can't handle that really strong solvent smell. I just use what I don't like it either, but I just use what works. So there you go. Anyway, off my tangent. So what we need to do is we're going to find the center of I should have done this on the Cricut with a pen, but I did not. So we're going to find the center of this circle, and then we're going to figure out another diameter, and we're going to draw some lines to figure out where I'm going to put my feet. So I think I'm going to put feet on it. I don't know, we'll see. What do you guys think? Regardless, I need to find the center. Easiest way to do that is I'm just going to take a block of whatever, put it against this Bontex here, and the point of my square, doesn't matter where, anywhere, as long as it's tangent to that quadrant of the circle. And then I'm just going to make a mark here, and then make a mark here, and then we're going to take and put my pinpoint on the edge. Well, I got to make it longer so I can do the other side. And then we're going to just That's good, that's good. And just draw a line in the center. Okay, and now you're just gonna do it somewhere else, you know, somewhat kind of like 90 degrees to, or whatever, to that other line so you can intersect it. Just place it anywhere on there. It doesn't really matter where. Scribe here, scribe here, and then from this point, that looks good, that looks good. Bingo, bango, bongo. Now, that should be, you can see it, that should be the center of the circle. We hope. I know that's a 8-inch diameter. So diameter divided by 2 is radius. So this would be 4 inches on my divider here. And if I put this in the center, I'm gonna get my glasses. You know, that should be, yeah, it's close enough. You probably have a little error from the, well, on my markings, number one, but for sure the crooked, because, you know, this thing might have moved. It's not maybe a perfect circle, which is really annoying, but it's close enough. So, okay, so I for sure want to not knock over my Diet Coke, because that would really tick me off. So let's see. Actually, I'm just gonna extend that line the whole way, because that'll help me, except this is on the wrong one. I need it on that one. Rats. Okay, well. Anyway, I guess that was a, maybe we'll get luckier on this one. So I could do one more time. I should have done it on this piece. This is what happens when you don't do things with edited videos. Alright, then we're going to connect the old dots here. Somewhere. What was that line? Oh, now I'm all goofed up. Here, let's start this over again. Alright. Now we're cooking with gas. I'm just going to extend this line the whole way. This will help. That line's going to help me line up the French seam, so it's perfect. But it's a circle, so it should work, right? This is a 9-inch diameter, but so that'll be what, 4.5? Let's just make sure, just for funsies. I should have did this on the very close. Good enough. You might have some variation on the on the Cricut, the thing moving around. The little adhesive pad is a little old and worn out. That's 9 there. 9 there. Whoops. Oh yeah, it does have a tiny bit of variation. That's okay. We're not making rockets here, guy. Okay, so I have that. Should we draw one more? Oh, should we draw a perpendicular line to that? Probably. And then you can figure out where. Let's see if this is finished diameter. Probably want that in. I don't know about feet though. What do you guys think about feet? Anybody saying anything here? Or are we just bored to tears? 9 of you watching. Let's see. Like, I came here to watch you build a bag, not do a geometry lesson. Well, you know. These are El Cheapo craft tool dividers. El Cheapo. Well, let's set these at 1/2 inch. Close enough? Close enough. Yep. And then I'm going to scribe a little line from the outside. Where I can see it. You won't be able to see it. And this is where the leather will fold over onto the base itself. The sides of the bag will fold over onto that. And we'll glue it up. And then we're going to, so this will be the bottom. This will be the actual base itself. And so now you're thinking, how are we going to figure out how to, so you have diameter, right? You need to find out if you unrolled this all the way around the entire diameter, what is the math on that? Well, it's going to be pi times diameter. So that's going to be, let's do some math here. Or pi times 2 times radius. Is that right? Pi times 2 times r. Let's figure that out. I need a calculator. I have a calculator up here on the old iPad. Let's see. Calculator. I don't even think they have a calculator on an iPad. I'm not stupid. Calculator. Okay, so pi is 3.14 times 8 equals 25 1/8. So from here all the way around should be 25 1/8. Now, what you have to keep into consideration is the thickness of the material. So we're going to add like 1/8 maybe. So we'll make that 25 1/4. Okay, so that'd be one piece, 25 1/4. Something to write on. Right on. This will work. which piece came out of. So 3.14 times 8-inch diameter equals 25.12. We'll say 125, that's an eighth, but I'm going to add an eighth to make up for material because I don't want it too tight. So 25.12, that's all the way around. If I want to have two pieces, I need to add my seam allowances. So let's say 25.25 divided by 2 equals 12.625. That would be exactly half. And then I need to add my seam allowances. So 13.625 times 2. Does that make sense? How you doing, Cindy? Good, yeah. We have 8 people here. So maybe most people will probably catch us on the replay. Like I was telling everybody earlier, we'll probably go back to making edited videos when and if and when I have time. So I'll make sure I did my math right. It's 25 and an eighth for circumference divided by 2, or quarter rather, 25 and a quarter, because I want to add a little, divided by 2 is 12 5/8 plus seam allowances on both sides would be an inch, right? Or 2 inches. Half per side. See, that's what happens when you've been away too long. Yeah. I wonder if I should do a test piece. Should I do a test piece? Yeah, I should. How big is this? I hate to ruin that leather. That's a nice piece of leather. But I don't want to ruin a big piece either. Is that right? Guys, check my math. 13.62. Look at that. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Just to double check. Pretty sure. Been way too long, folks. This stuff does, you know, it's not like riding a bike. Well, maybe it is. Might be just 1 inch. I don't know. We're gonna find out. We are gonna find out. Just gonna sacrifice this little and cut it straight because I'm OCD like that. Yeah. 13 5/8. 5/8. There's uno más. Uno más. No. Yes. There we go. What's that? Oh well. That's where I got a little wonky in the first 5 seconds of trying to cut something. Do I care? No. Well, I do, but we'll be here all day, dinking around. All right, 13 and 5/8. Right, ball. Man, you guys are dropping like flies. Oh, this guy's boring as all get. You ain't doing anything. All right, skive away, skivey. Best little tool for your skiver, this little gadget. Set it at your 5/8 and good to go. Blade's still, but she still skives. This is just a little test piece to make sure my rookie math is right. Should be. I don't know. Find out pretty quick. Half inch. Half inch. Side. Okay. Now, I'll go stitch this up and take one of our little circle dirkles. And, yeah, this guy. All right, close your eyes. We're moving. We're on the move. On the move. Trying to go as slow as we can. There we go. Oh, let's see. Well. Okay, we'll go here. Sewing machine's halfway torn apart. You guys still with me here or what? We having fun? Oh yeah. We're having fun. Screwdriver anywhere? There we go. I'm not sure why this is off, but remember taking it off. There we go. So you'd think that under the magic of editing, I would have all this stuff worked out for you guys, but nah, I do everything live, man. Mistakes and all. That's all good. Ooh. Alright. Touch this machine in 4 months. Well, maybe more. We'll just tack these seam allowances down for full effect. It's going to be kind of ugly, so don't judge me. This is just a piece of test. Just for testing purposes. Okie dokie. That's okay. Let's see how far I was off, eh? Spinning around. Whoa, that's close. That's right. Kick you guys over here a little bit. There we go. Now, if everything's right in the world, this should fit. And would you look at that? The old man still got it. Not bad if I don't say so myself. So yeah, 13.5, yeah, so it was additional, what was it, 2 inches? Seam allowance, ½ inch on each side, yeah, 2 inches, because now if I would have just done this in one big panel, which you could do, it would just be, 1 inch longer, because I needed a ½ inch seam allowance on each side. And I gave another 1/8 inch, or was it 1/8 inch? Yeah, 1/8 inch for material. So I think this will fit good. This will be nice. Real nice. As you can see on this bag, you see kind of how it puckers right there, how tight this is? That's what happens when you don't give enough, I don't want to call it bend allowance, but enough relief for material. So I always added about an eighth, 3/16 of an inch, because the circumference, well, this would be slightly different. I've showed you guys how to, a really slick way to measure, I guess, the circumference of this piece, even though it's rectangular and has radiuses. But you have to add a little bit of material for bend allowance. That's what I call it. But not sure, whatever. I think I gave up on selling this or something. I don't know. It's on the floor, so who knows? So there we go. Now we know the dimensions of the panels. I'm going to select a leather and then figure out how tall we want to have it. I'll take a poll from you guys. How tall do you think this should be? If this is an 8-inch diameter. It's gonna be a little bag. Pretty useless, I guess. I mean, maybe not. Who knows? I'm just having fun. How tall do we want it to be? How tall do we want it to be? I'm thinking like 10 inches? No, 11 inches? Let's see. That's 11 inches right here. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Probably not. You get zero perspective. I'm looking on the iPad at the same time. Can't really tell. It's hard to tell. 11 inches final, or maybe 10 inches final. 10 inches would be good. What do you guys think? So if we want 10 inches final, we have to add another 1/2 inch for the fold over. So there's 10.5. And then I want to put another 1/2. So that's 11. And then maybe 2 inches. Yeah, so let's go 13 by 13 5/8 times 2. Let's see what it does. Because I want to be able to fold it over, so the 1/2 inch on the bottom is going to go, be like this, right, all the way around. And then I want to be able to fold it over and then fold it over again, so because I'm not going to put a liner in this. I wasn't gonna put a liner in it. So I want to be able to fold it over so there's a finished edge, and then fold it over again. So I'm going to have to skive this really deep and thin. But that'll be fine. So 13 by 13 and 5/8 times 2. Let's go do it. I gotta find the right leather though. All right. Shaky camera. Shaky camera. Clean up my mess here a little bit. There's the base. This is right on here because 13 by 13 and 5/8 times 2. Sniffing too much glue, my memory's no good. Just kidding. Just kidding. I get a lot of comments. You shouldn't be using that kind of glue. That's so funny. All right, let's see. We have all kinds of goodies. We have the natural. We have this one. I love that stuff too, but it's probably too thick. Probably too thick. We have this. It's kind of a cognac color, maybe. That doesn't come on. It's more of an orangey color. It doesn't come on camera that great, but coppery color. And this is a medium, kind of a medium firm hand. I think this would be great for a bucket bag. This is thick though. This is going to be in the 4 to 5 probably. It's 4 1/4 ounces. But once it breaks in, this thing would be killer. So this is an option. This is my favorite leather in the whole wide world. I've had this for, I don't know, 2 years probably. If you had smell-o-vision, as old Emerald Lagasse would say, it's beautiful. This is a 100% vegetable tan leather. This is Horween out of Chicago. Or we have a natural color. This is a little softer hand. This is a little rustic too. This is a second hide. This has some bug bites and scars and brand marks and whatnot. Really kind of a rugged hide. Really beautiful though. A little softer hand to it. And I believe it's a little thinner. It's right at 4 ounces. This is a little softer though, so this might be a better option. So we have this one. That one. We have this one, which I've had for a long time, but this is probably way too thick and stiff. This is called Harvest Moon from Arcadia Leather. We've had this for a long time. I don't even know if they make this bandage anymore, to be honest with you. But this has a crazy pull-up on it. You can watch this. There's a crazy pull-up on it. And then you can just massage that right out of there. And force the oils back down into the hide, and then those disappear. You know, you get that oil to move around in that hide. Really cool. It's called Harvest Moon, but it's stiff. And this is probably 5 to 6 ounce. It's right at 5. Probably a little too stiff for this project, so I'm gonna forego that for now. I kind of forgot how stiff this was. So that's a no-go. Need something kind of soft. Chrome can will work really good for this too. But I don't want to use chrome. I want to use veg. Like this is a chrome tan. For those of you who don't know, this is dead soft. This is used in automotive upholstery, high-end leather bags, stuff like this. But this would definitely need a stiffener because it won't stand up on its own at all. As to where those two, even though they're stiffer and they'll break in, they'll still have enough hand to, you know, they'll be able to stand up on their own without a stabilizer. Otherwise, you just got to start adding stuff. And then that adds weight, and that sucks. Because this is going to be heavy enough as it is. I have this. I don't think this is enough, though. We got black. I hate to use that, though. I have the black. This stuff's killer. This is Horween hide, too. This has a pebbled texture on it. I make my straps out of this stuff, usually. This is probably a 4, 4.5. Yeah, this is right at 4. This is even softer. This is the Essex line of Horween. It's got a big bug bite there, or who knows what happened there. But this would make a fantastic bag. But like I said, I want to keep this for my straps. Very hard to come by this. So what do you think? I'm gonna go on my iPad. What do you think about the two colors, folks? We're making a bucket bag. I lost 2 more people. It just breaks my heart. We're making a bucket bag. The second one, the natural one, eh? Huh, okay. All right, we'll put the gold copper away for now, and we'll go with that one. Why not? I have some of this stuff too. I got to get back to making some of this stuff because this stuff really, people go crazy for this stuff. This is, I hate working with it because I hate the feeling of it, but this is a hair on hide. Yeah, so I usually just put like a little panel in there, and man, some of these like super country folks, they love that stuff. I hate working with it though because it's just, I hate the feeling of it. All right, here we go. Okay, so we're going to use this. A different perspective here. Not a fan of the orange one. It looks different on camera, Cindy. It's really pretty. I love it. I need to try to see if I can get some more. I try to get them when I find them, and then I hoard them like I have with these hides. Yeah, hair on hide. The ladies go nuts for that stuff. So if I make something and post it, it's usually going fairly rapidly. Let's see. This is going to be a very rustic bag, but that's okay. Because this hide's not in great shape. Ooh, I love this side though. This is like the belly side or something. Problem with it is the different thicknesses. I love the scars and stuff. That's pretty cool. Let's see what we can get out of that. See the pull-up effect on this stuff too. Really neat stuff, and it smells fantastic. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. They're calling this charcoal. I don't know why you would call this charcoal. But this is their Dublin line. I love this stuff. And the Essex and Dublin is my favorite leathers that Honey produces. And this is a second because it has issues, so it doesn't make it to the expensive line. This stuff is expensive enough. Diet Coke for the win. Alright, let's see. That. Probably should just, if I can get a base out of that or not, since this is going to be a rustic one. Yep, I can do that. That's fine. So let's just rip this. I'm just make this kind of a straight line, and this is going to be your bag. Sound good? Good. And then we can have something. Get rid of this. Scratch it up too bad. Whoops. Slow down, dude. Roll this guy back up real quick. Straight enough for me. So we're gonna go 13 by 13 and 5/8. Okay, let's see. This is 12 and a half. Let's see. 13.625 minus 12.5 equals inch and an eighth. I know I have an inch and an eighth somewhere, so that's groovy. That's inch and a half. Inch and an eighth. Pretty sure I have an inch and an eighth. That's inch and a half. Thought I had an inch and an eighth. I might not. Inch and a quarter. That's 1 inch. Let's see. There we go. Okay, we have a reconfigure here. this out of here so we have something to stand on. This is about, this piece here is like a 1/2 inch thick, or 3/8 of an inch thick rather, instead of that. Is this a bag for you for in the truck? No, no, this will be a woman's bag. This will be a lady's handbag. What was I doing? 13 5/8 by 13, right? And these glasses are killing me. So it's a 1/2 inch plus 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, close enough. 1.13. So just to double check, this should be 13 5/8. Close enough. So what I'd like to do is just rip that all the way across there, but yeah, I don't want that to move like at all. This will be either Shelby will commandeer it or I will sell it. Or give it away or whatever. So this is a 13 5/8 line. Ow. That was close. How that sounds. Okay. We may have gotten lucky. It's getting hot up here. Oof. Okay, 13 5/8. Now I want to establish a straight line here before I move anything. So, slide that crap out of the way. And then we're just going to come in here and take these loose. And now I can move this out of the way. A skosh. Don't drop it on my foot. Okay, so now (13 5/8). Now we're going to go 13 this way. Okay, so we have 12.5 here, and I have a 1/2 inch spacer here. So this is a 3/8 by 1/2 inch bar. 504, don't judge me. Okay. And then when I get to the top here, I'll slide my other square in. And finish that cut. Now, we're going to, I don't want to mark on the other side, but I gotta pay attention to what's what. This almost looks like a square. This is the 13, this is the 13 5/8. So I'm just gonna lay it up there like that. And now we need one more. One more. 13. Yeah, it's a little thicker here. This leather's not, it's not playing fair. So let's see. Where'd my other piece go? Let's see. I guess I could use this one. Scratch your leather up. Dang that. Actually, let's see. Let's flip it 90 degrees. Will that work? $13 5/8. I need to go up 13. So yeah, we'll just do it that way. What were you thinking, you dummy? I do everything the hard way. All right. Took forever to cut 2 panels, but here we go. They're perfect. All right. Whee! Hope you learned something. you guys are real bored or you're just mesmerized by. It's probably the wrong time of day to be doing these lives, but that's what it is there. All right, there's my panels. And then, thinking no liner, so I want to have the base on the inside. Ooh, that's cool. Like this one. Can I use this? Yes, sir. This is gonna be fun. Not really. I think I want to kind of just rough cut this. Shed some more light. Light sucks in here. Well, that's better. Bingo, bango, bongo. Move that over to the skiver. And now I need one more piece because I'm going to put this one don't want to do it that way. And I gotta be fairly precise with this one. And we'll see how this works out. And that'll just plop right down in the center of the bag. I'll just bond it down and maybe even put the rivets through this too. I don't know. We'll see. We're just playing around. what side do we want them to make sure? Measure, what do they say? Measure twice, cut once, something like that. That's the 13. And that's the 13 and 5/8. Okay, so I'm gonna go like this. That's gonna be cool. I like that scar right there. Should we do it like, ooh, yeah, we'll do it like that. It's the same one. Yes, sir. Okay, so half-inch skive, and then on the top, we're gonna do a very deep skive. Move you over to the skiver, and if you want to turn your volume down, you might want to do that now because I got to turn my vacuum on. Okay, turn your volume down in 3, 2, 1. Turn your volume down. Actually, I'm going to sharpen the bell knife first. Just kidding. Okay, no joke now. Turn your volume down in 3, 2, 1, off. Yeah, so I was just gonna say I don't ever recommend re-skiving a skive because that's exactly what will happen. If you go over a skive that you've already done, chances are strong this is exactly what happens. I got lucky on the first one, and I was gonna tilt back my presser foot there, but it's gonna work. Yeah, it didn't work. So now I have to save this panel for something else, and now I got to cut another panel, and so that sucks. Yeah, it really sucks. Yeah. That's what happens when you get complacent and you know better. Don't ever re-skive a skive. Bad idea. So I gotta go through that whole nightmare again. Although I did get lucky on the circle. Man, that pisses me off. Oh well. Alright, well. Let's see how fast we can get this done. Ha! Way to go, Garth. Ruined expensive leather. Oh well. I really like that piece too. Dang it. I'll take it right out of here. Let's see. Am I happy with this line? Something like that. And then close enough. I think we can get this big. I can square everything up the way I want it to be, and then we can get this height out of the way, and this will be fairly quickly done. So sorry to keep you, sorry about that, but yeah, I make mistakes. I knew better, and I was going to correct it right then and there, but guess what? It happens. Alright, so now we're starting over here. And, don't re-skive the skive, dummy. This to be the bottom, so I like that look. So just that right enough. Now this should be perfectly square. All right. So now it's the perfectly square edge. And here. Right. Where's this one? Okay. Let's put my edge back up. as possible without screwing anything up. So 13 and 5/8 is going to be in this direction. 13 is going to be in this direction. Okay, let's see. Alright, back to square one. This is the length. This is going to be the top, so I'm going to do that one first. Oh, I didn't even move the camera. Alright, loud noises again in 3, 2, 1, volume off. Okay, turn your volume back up. Sorry, I didn't move the camera. I wasn't even paying attention. But all I did was recut the panel anyway, so my bad. That, and what a rookie. Okay, let's see. Get that done. I'm going to put some marks on here for my stitching line. Tools, where are they? You guys have any questions or anything? Hey, fire away. And by the way, if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go subscribe. It's free. Hit the like button. Maybe drop a few comments and tell me how goofy I am and running around with my bare feet and acting like a hooligan. It's all good. And I'm taking a poll. If you guys prefer to watch live videos, or would you rather have shorter pre-recorded videos? Like 20-minute shots, or you want sped up videos, or you want just quick little tidbits, or do you like these full-length bits, or what have you? Yeah, I really want to reskype those, man. Shoot. Should I gamble? These need to come down. Stink. Rats. Let's see. I told you guys never to do this. Never, 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 never. And here I am. About to do it. I'm about to do it. Rescabbing the scab. Oh no. Wish me luck. Boy, did we get lucky. Don't ever do that. I'm happier with that now. Okay. Loud noises. Sorry about that. Jeez. Sorry about that. Okay. Now we need to go do the fun stuff. Yay. This is a template, you goofball. Did I just mess it up again? Where's my other piece? That's a template. Template. Where's my other round one? Ruh-roh. I'm marking a 1/2 inch. You can't see it, but I'm just scribing a 1/2 inch line. Oops. So I know where to stop when I tuck the leather onto this Bontex base. No pattern for this, folks. We're going on the fly, baby. That's why I'm messing it all up. Messing it up. What time is it getting to be anyway? 3 o'clock in about a 1/2 hour, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. We'll finish her up again tomorrow. So leave me some comments. Let me know when everybody's around. For you guys on the replay gang, you know, if you've made it this long, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up button. Leave me nasty comments down below, whatever you want. It's all good. And let's go stitch this up real quick. And then I'll be done for the afternoon. Let me know if you guys rather have pre-recorded videos. I can certainly do that. Won't be as fun though to not see all my mistakes and, you know, talk trash to me while I'm trying to attempt to do this stuff. goofball with the camera and all that. There you go. This way. There might be some stuff if this didn't fit now all of a sudden. I have to start all over again. I just make it smaller. Or figure out what the diameter would need to be to make it work. All right, firing up the old 1508 with the matching thread. Whoops. Did I just pull that right out of there? No. I tell you, my eyes are getting bad, folks. Real bad. And go to the eye doctor. Oh, you got 20/20 vision. Just wear reading glasses. Okay, buddy. the live version. That way we can chat. Yeah, I do too. It just doesn't, doesn't make for a very, super presentable video. Just kind of choppy and amateurish, but what do I care? I'm not sure people really come back and click on the live tab to find them either, but I might be mistaken. Loud noises. I might be mistaken. I should have skived this way thinner. Loud noises, sorry. Oh, good grief. Come on, glue. Nope, not gonna happen. Ta-da. Shelby's gonna throw a fit when she gets home and smells this glue. Man, you guys wear glue. I just like to get my finger right on the top of that there. Trying to make these look as nice as possible because, like I said, I'm not sure I'm going to put a liner in this. Suppose you guys could talk me into it. You can see the full effect of the Harley's pull-up capability. Probably should let that dry, but man, that's okay. Yeah, see? It's gonna be pretty neat. It has just enough structure to kind of, it's gonna make a really cool bucket bag. For somebody, hopefully, maybe. I don't have a tool for this one. But as you can see, I think we lucked out on the geometry. Hey, what do you know? What do you say? It fits. So just to, so you guys remember, in order to find the linear or the circumference, if you want to do a flat layout, if you want to wrap something around with material or whatever, it's pi, 3.14 times diameter, and then plus a skosh if you have thicker material, and that'll work. And then I added an inch for either side for seam allowances. And then, yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna do a French seam up both sides of this. And then next time we come back, we're gonna glue this up. And we will glue on the base, wrap that around. We'll stitch this on, put some feet on it. And then we'll come back and fold this down, put some grommets in here. We're gonna make the little bolo with maybe some tassels and whatnot. But see, I'm a terrible cameraman. Maybe I should be editing these videos. But yeah, you can see the Harley's kind of pull-up effect there. This thing's gonna patina to be absolutely fantastic. Like I said, I'm not sure I want to put a liner in it, but maybe if you guys want to see a liner, then put it in the comments below. And thanks for joining me. If you haven't already done so, I've said this a million times, hit the subscribe button. It's free to do. Like 86% of my viewers don't subscribe to the channel, which I think is weird. Anyway, I appreciate it. And remember, folks, if I can do it, you can certainly do it. And we'll catch you on the next video tomorrow. Bye-bye.